Jayden made your return to the footy field on the weekend, your first game since round 20 last season. Mate, how'd you feel?
Yeah, it felt all right. It was obviously didn't get the result we're after, but it was just sort of good to be back out there. Sort of forgot how hard first grade was, being my first game in such a long time. Body wasn't really used to the contact. But for me, it's something to work on, and hopefully with more games to come, I'll be more comfortable out there.
I suppose, how did you feel, mate, coming into the game knowing that you were going to play and make your return to the footy field?
Yeah, obviously I was very excited. Fair bit of nerves coming into it, especially with this sort of weird situation we're in. It wasn't really how I pictured my first game back, but just had to make the most of my opportunity, and yeah, felt good.
For yourself, mate, how hard has the road to recovery and the journey been after what has been a tough, I suppose, 12 months in particular for the game impacted by COVID?
Yeah, it's been super hard. We've got a pretty good, pretty solid rehab crew throughout the preseason and even this year. Got to say a massive thanks to the physios who have sort of helped me get through it all. Even the boys that have been in the rehab crew with me, they've been massive. There's been some tough days, and they've definitely got me through it. Like Ray, Critter, and all those boys that who have had long-term injuries, they've looked after me. So just a massive thanks to them. And just with this COVID stuff, like it's been very hard, but it's just something that we've got to deal with these days. It's part of our world now, and yeah, can't really use that as an excuse anymore.
And for yourself, mate, being young, and obviously the injury was your first real major injury in your career, what were some of the challenges you faced?
Yeah, it was just I think motivation for me, just coming in every day knowing that I was so far away from playing. That was sort of hard for me to get my head around at the start. There was days there where it felt like there was no real finish line in sight. But yeah, as the time went on and getting around, like the boys getting around me, helping me through some of the stuff, that helped me out a lot. And we got an amazing staff here who look after all the boys, and they made it easy for me.
But as you said, you finally got your hands on the ball and back onto the football field, mate. Scoring a meat pie, that must have been a nice touch.
Yeah, it was good. Wasn't the ideal first game back for me. I think there's a lot of stuff for me I need to work on. But yeah, to get over and score that try was sort of a bit of a reward for me. I took it as that's all the hard work that I've put in. I got that little reward, but definitely would have gave up that try to win the game. So hopefully these next couple of weeks we can get some wins going.